What is up, blockchain gang? Today we are doing an overview on Gods Unchained, a free-to-play to earn trading card game on the immutable X chain. Keep in mind that this is not sponsored content. Nobody is paying me to make a video about this game. This is just one dude telling his friends about a game he has been enjoying off and on for about a year and a half. They are, however, paying you 10 Gods tokens to use my sign-up code in the description. Try out the free-to-play game, unlock some packs, and make it to rank 6. Of course, your boy will also get 10 Gods token, which is what this whole YouTube scheme has been all about all along.
Haven't you ever wondered why the play button looks like a sideways pyramid?
For starters, I just want to say that a trading card game such as Gods is a genre of games that naturally works well with the blockchain. Just as in real life trading card games, a main aspect is the experience trading cards to upgrade your deck, and being able to do this in a trustless system that has a global market makes the game much more accessible to players who want to jump in and start playing. It is easy to use a Metamask wallet to connect to the game, and Immutable X is a layer 2 ETH network. The gameplay uses a resource system that ramps up each turn with a few bonus mechanics to make the gameplay feel unique. The art is well done, and there are no cards with novels of text to explain the effects written on them. I would say that the game is slightly more difficult than Hearthstone and on a similar level of Legends of Runeterra, but easier than Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or Yu-Gi-Oh! If you are familiar with any of those TCGs and their current formats. One mechanic that really mixes up gameplay is how the game pushes players to play a variety of decks each day instead of focusing on a single archetype, which leaves the meta wide open at all times. This also gives you an advantage in collecting a wide amount of cards instead of simply owning a single powerful deck, and leads to much greater experimentation in my opinion. There are various ways of earning from playing Gods Unchained. The first is their automatic staking program named Offering of the Gods. All players that hold Gods tokens will have a snapshot taken of their wallet each week and be awarded bonus tokens based upon how many they hold. That is, you don't have to lock anything up or pay fees, you just get rewarded for holding the token. The only catch is that you must have a wallet linked to your account, of course, and you must do one of the following actions that week: play in a ranked game, buy or sell a card, buy a pack, or mint a new card. Speaking of minting cards, your duplicate versions of cards you unlock or buy can be merged together to increase their rarity multiple times. This costs Flux, a resource earned from playing the game, and a small amount of Gods tokens depending on the rarity. Not only does this raise their inherent value, it forges them into an NFT, which is also taken into account in your daily earnings from playing the game. To earn daily, you would need a full set of cards that are minted into NFTs, but there are other ways to earn as well. Your daily earnings are based upon how many wins you gain in the first 10 games of the day, what rank you are in, and the rarity of the cards you are using in the deck that you play with, which is a really well balanced reward system in my opinion, weighing in on player skill, deck building, personal investment, and player loyalty. Of course, you could also earn by selling cards you mint or buying and selling cards on the open market, and you can also obtain even more card packs by playing weekend ranked every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This takes your rank and performance into account in your first 18 games of the weekend, and your earnings are stacked with your daily rewards if you also have an NFT deck, but it is not needed for weekend rank. This is purely a skill-based matchup that doesn't take your deck rarity into consideration like the daily earning does. Some may be against a weekly payout system, but this gives their team plenty of time to check for suspicious behavior and weed out any exploiters, bots, or bad actors attempting to ruin the game for personal gain. Many popular TCGs get accused of being pay to win, and the competitive scene is inaccessible to the average player. That is why you have to follow CopperPitch if you're interested in this game. He is always putting out the best content on decks and strategy, and he has multiple guides for players of all skill levels. He even releases his best deck list that he uses in ranked and builds budget-friendly versions for free players. All around, just a great guy who works really hard for the community. Check him out in the description, but don't use his friend code to sign up. I heard it has a virus or botulism or something. I'm kidding, okay? Half of you can use his code and half of you must use mine, okay? I'm going to be recording a few gameplay sessions this weekend and uploading any matches that don't make me look like trash. So I hope you enjoy them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.